the show Saved by the Bell?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, currently, it's been rumored that there's going to be a reboot of Saved by the Bell.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Accepted. Wow.
But actor Dustin Diamond, who played Screech, he evidently has not, he told TMZ that he hasn't been asked to be part of the reboot. And he feels that, you know, in order to reboot the show, you need to have all the original characters. If you don't have the original characters, it's not really the reboot. So, I want to ask you ladies, do you think when they're rebooting these new shows, does it change the dynamic if you don't have the original character? What about if they did the Cheetah Girls and you weren't asked?
Honest to God.
She's like,
yeah, I'm not being rude, but like, if I wasn't asked, I don't want to be a part of something I wasn't asked to be a part of either.
Then there's that.
So there's
Since Tam is not here, can I be Tam? And y'all ask me. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay. Tam, we've heard that there's a reboot for Sister, but they're bringing it back, and it's just going to be called Sister. How do you feel about that?
Oh, hell to the no! No! There is no sister. It's Tia and Tamara.
It's a good point. How do you reboot Sister without the two sisters?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That one won't work.
Oh my God.
All right, you guys.
That was for you, Tam. We love you and miss you.
A recent article on the website Bold said that if you're not happy single, then don't expect a boyfriend to turn that frown upside down. Okay, think about this. The article says that yes, I think you're gonna like this, audience. You need to find the happiness within yourself first. And that if you try to rush into a relationship to make yourself happy, then you might end up settling for a not-so-great guy. Do we agree with this, ladies? And you can also be in a relationship and not be happy. You know, you can absolutely be in a relationship and not be happy. Guys, for 10 years of my life, and it was not this man's fault, I wasn't content with what I needed. I wasn't honest with myself, with what I needed in order to find me and be true to who I am. So when you're in a relationship, sometimes you really get caught up with making it work. And that becomes a full-time job. Yeah. And what happens is you get pushed to the side and you forget that you got to be the shining light inside of your relationship. Yes. So when you break away from that, then you can work on yourself and go through a nice little journey.
But sometimes, you guys, being extra isn't always a good thing. Oh, no. Y'all, it's Friday, so you already know what time it is. It's time to call out some clowns. You voted on our IG to let us know who took the biggest L or loss of the week. And the winner or loser, in this case, will be taking a ride on what?
The L Train!
All right, y'all, this past Tuesday was Mardi Gras, and while most people were throwing beads, our first L Train candidate were throwing punches.
Oh, Lord.
KLFY 10 in Louisiana reported on a Mardi Gras parade that got out of hand when some attendees started brawling in front of children.
Wow.
The fight reportedly started over a pair of beads, with footage showing the Mardi Gras mess as people jumped and grabbed at each other on the ground. The police chief in Youngsville, where the fight occurred, said that this was one of the 7 fights that happened during the parade and that there's a big problem with underage drinking that needs to be addressed. He also said that they're working to identify the people in the video and that appropriate action will be taken for the people involved in the scuffle.
Fox 8 in Cleveland recently reported on a 36-year-old woman named Saloni Paul, who called 911 to complain that her parents had cut off her cell phone service.
Oh, girl.
On the 911 call, you can hear Saloni telling the dispatching that she's about to lose her job as a realtor because she's now unable to contact any of her clients. Well, let's just say the dispatcher wasn't buying what she was selling. Take a listen.
They canceled my cell phone service, which they legally, I own my phone settings for myself. But they just cut off my cell phone, and I'm about to lose my job. I need to call my client.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
This type of circumstance, you cannot call 911 over this.
She sounded exactly how I expected her to sound.
All right, well, let's see who you chose.
Well done.
Tony. That's right, 79% of you guys voted for her, but don't worry because you won't get a signal anyway when you're riding the L train. Our next guest has been acting since the age of 3 and is showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. She's an NAACP Image Award nominated actress whose new movie is out today. Please welcome our girl, Storm Reid.
heard that you are a sneakerhead.
I am, just like you, right?
Yes. How did you?
I be peeping.
So, how many pairs do you have?
Over 50. I don't know, like, the exact amount, but it's
Yeah.
over 50.
Okay, okay. And do you go to extreme lengths to not get them dirty?
Yes, like Air Jordan 1s, we can't crease those.
Correct.
No, never.
Air Force 1s, when you first get them, you don't want to get the white G-Fazos dirty.
Yes.
So you gotta be careful.
Yes.
I'll tell you a trick.
Okay.
I want to know the trick to cleaning
What's
the
the
new box.
trick?
The trick to cleaning sneakers is the Mr. Clean Magic Sponge.
Magic eraser.
Yep.
You used to go old school with the toothbrush. That's a better idea.
Okay, New York.